I'm happy. My heart is happy. I'm jumping, jacking because I'm having the woman that will be in the first ever all-woman main event of Sans Restriction Chrono, Indi Hartwell. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? Thanks for having me.
I'm doing great. Now, what I like the most about doing those Zoom call with the wrestlers is the backgrounds. Okay, so I'm judging every backgrounds in the game. Yours is pretty stacked. Talk to me about that background.
Okay, so I've always loved to display things in my office or my bedroom. Like growing up, I had a big bookshelf with all my wrestling DVDs. And as I became a wrestler, I had more things to show for it. Obviously, I've got these titles here from NXT, and these titles here are the ones I currently hold on the Indies. Also, I'm a big Lego fan. So in the back, you can see a lot of Lego. That's not all of it. I still have to organize the background, but I appreciate you appreciating it.
No, I appreciate it. I remember you and Austin Theory at the best background. Austin is how you call that, desk or place he does the show or the Zooms. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, he's
I don't know if
crazy
you ever. Yeah. Okay. So, how you been since everything happened? And I know we know you're on TNA. You hold various titles in the indie. You're coming on September 11th. 12 and 13 in Quebec, doing 3 dates, looking like territory days. How has it been, the new change and everything?
Yeah, it's been good. I became a free agent at the end of January. And since then, a few months later, I signed with TNA. So I've been busy with TNA, but TNA has a different schedule to what I'm used to. So before I was used to doing live TV every week. But TNA does like a batch of tapings. So when I'm not taping TNA, I'm usually defending one of my titles or winning a title on the indies. So my schedule is pretty good because I get to pretty much choose what I do. But I love to travel. So I'm so excited to come back to Canada.
Okay, so now you're going to face Kacey Diamond in the first ever World Women's Sans Restriction Championship. It's so... Just for you to know who we are big fighters for women's sports. It is women's hockey or everything that's related to. And to have that championship, to have that moment with you in the main event, to have that first ever street fight last show, it means a lot to us. Now, you go to every company and you take all of them titles and you bring it to your house. Are you being a belt collector or some?
Of course I'm being a belt collector. I mean, the title right up there is from Australia. These ones are United States. So it would be nice to add some Canadian gold. I got a space right here for it. There we go.
Oh.
I've already put
and So what do you do with your extra time? Because the like you said, the scheduling is very different with TNA. You can pick and choose every wrestling event or stuff like that. But like, what do you do with your extra time? You didn't have that for so long in WWE.
Yeah, that's true. And when I was on the main roster, I can't remember if it was Raw or SmackDown, but I bought a house. I moved into a new house. So since I was traveling so much, I didn't have a lot of time to do like DIY projects and stuff to my house. So now that's kind of what I'm focusing on. Also, as I said, I love building Lego. So in my free time, I'll build Lego, I'll work out, I'll do something around the house. That's kind of what I enjoy to do. Something just like a bit more normal, because wrestling is so out there. Yeah. Wrestling takes up a lot of your energy. So for me, it's nice to like sit down and do a Lego. It's very like therapeutic.
But what's your Lego holy grail, or that one Lego you're like, I need that time to build that one and I'm going to be set for life?
I actually have so many Legos that I still need to do, and some that are like pretty hectic. But one that I did that was very annoying, it was the world globe. And like, if I just move my camera.
Oh, wow.
You can see it up there. There's like a world globe. That one, it looks beautiful, but it was very annoying to do. Maybe that's the holy grail.
How long?
Now. Oh, it took a few days. Usually I can like do it Lego in one sitting, but that one, it was very repetitive and annoying.
That's what I love the best about wrestlers is, like you said, wrestling is so special, and then you guys and girls have the most random things that make you feel good, and it's often not linked to the roar of a crowd.
Definitely.
When you left, how was it? Did you have the 30 or 90 days?
I had 90 days. So I got released in November,
Okay.
and then I became free agent in January, at the end of January.
So for 90 days, you did not have the roar of a crowd, and they loved you. So how was it to deal with, you're sitting home, you're doing Legos, you're having fun, you have a new house, but you don't get that jilt?
Honestly, it was a really nice change. And a lot of people say that they're not a fan of the 90 days or the 30 days if you're in NXT, because people just want to they want to get going. But I thought it was a really nice break for me. And it was a chance to figure out what my next step was, because when people get released, it kind of comes out of nowhere. So most people aren't prepared. So having that time that you're, sitting at home, you're able to come up with a game plan, and you're able to just think of what you're going to do next, because it is a scary transition, I would say.
It makes me perk because you said I bought a house. So I'm buying a house too. So that WWE money makes you buy houses, okay? And you get that money, you get to go see houses, you buy your house, and then you get released. Like, how in your head you're like, are you scared of losing stuff, or you're so confident in yourself that I'm gonna be booked in Quebec, I'm gonna be booked in Australia, is there a moment where you're like, I need to think about doing something else?
No, honestly, I haven't really been stressing about that, because I've had very good work ethic since I was young. Like, as soon as I turned 14 and 9 months, I started working. My parents instilled very good work ethic into me, and they always gave me good advice. So I feel like I've been very responsible. So it's definitely something that I'm not having to stress about right now. I'm not stressing about anything. I'm kind of just focusing on my wrestling persona, my wrestling ability, and everything to do with wrestling moving forward.
And that's maybe it's simple, but at the same time, every time people ask me that question, I say this is the most loaded question that there is. Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun. It's definitely different, and something that makes it probably the most fun is the crew at TNA. So all the people that I share the locker room with, it's a smaller group that I'm used to. Like, WWE is a very big machine with a lot of people that you may not even know these people who are working on your match or on the production of it. But at TNA, it's a much smaller crew, and everyone loves to hang out with each other. I've become very social since joining TNA, and I'm there with a lot of my old friends, like especially my best friend, Steph DeLander. We haven't been able to work or travel together in a few years. So it's been nice being back with her and just becoming friends with everyone.
Oh, that's awesome. I love the fact that you say I became more social. So this change brought more change into you as a person. That's crazy growth.
Definitely. I would say before I was friendly and social, but more introverted. And after a wrestling show, I probably wouldn't want to go and hang out with people. I'd want to just go back to my hotel, order food, and watch YouTube on my iPad. But now, it's just made me more social, and that's really made it really fun.
Well, and I'm very happy for you because it's fun to be around people. Now, what is that one moment that you keep in your heart? That one thing that you'll be on your deathbed and you're like, in my wrestling life, that one was pretty cool. I have an idea what it is, but I want you to tell me.
Okay, so I think I have two. I think the one that's most like heartwarming, and the thing that I was very like, after I did that, I was like, oh, I can retire. And some people might not even think this is big, but when I wrestled in Australia, in Perth, and it was in front of my family, so wrestling in my home country for WWE in a big stadium in front of like, I don't even know how many people there were, but it was huge. My family was there, and it was just like incredible. The crowd was behind me. And usually I don't really put wrestling matches or like wrestling moments up there, but that is like a heartwarming thing. But the other one that's kind of on the same level would be the wedding, because that's just something that not a lot of people get to do, and I'm just very proud of the story that we told throughout it.
That was there's been a lot of weddings in wrestling, but that one, and I have another podcast with Pat Laprade, and that one is probably top 3 of the weddings. How long?
One.
What? Top 1? Okay. I'll say top 1. You're coming to the show. I'm splitting with 11. Top 1. But how long did it take to construct it? Because there was so many intricate things in the wedding, so many moving parts that needed to happen to make it what it was.
Well,
so how long you
found the other day, I found the whole script for the wedding. So
no way.
This is the whole segment of the wedding. And I found it in one of my drawers the other day, and I was going through it, and I just think it's so cool. Like, it just says, I won't give too much away. It just says the segment time was 10 minutes, and it just has everything, all the shots, all the beats that we had to hit. And yeah, just something that I'm very proud of.
Oh, you got to keep that. That's a artifact.
Definitely.
Do you keep other wrestling stuff or except for the championships in the back, but do you, like special gear or special things?
I definitely keep special gear. For example, gears that have been in the WWE video game. So I've kept all of those.
True.
Gears that are like my first Royal Rumble winning titles. I've kept those gears. Some gears I've got rid of because they don't really hold like much sentimental value to me, but those ones I'm definitely keeping. I also have like, I'm sitting at my desk, so I'm pulling out random stuff, like random things like the All Access passes, my NXT pass, just like little random things like that I have. I don't really have any use for them anymore, but I've got them.
No, but it's fun. Like me, I also kept all my passes from every event.
Yeah.
For the past 10 years. Like even like when so because Pat and I do the commentary for WWE, sometimes we get to when there was more house show, we get to introduce the crowd and everything. And they give you that little sticker, that little stupid sticker for you to walk around. And I kept them all.
I think that's a cool thing to keep. Even like, as you said, keeping things for 10 years. I have a box at home in Australia in my bedroom. I have a box, and it's filled with like concert tickets, wrestling tickets. Like the first WWE live event I went to was in 2007. I still have the ticket. I love to keep things like that. Like obviously you don't really have any use for them anymore, but I think they're just special to look back on.
So the indie is filled with talent. There's talent left and right. Now, by the way, big shout out to Ash. I saw you post a championship win. We got to call it. It was amazing to see somebody that worked so hard to reach that level, and then she won. So big shout out Ash by Elegance. Is there somebody somewhere you haven't faced yet, and you're like, Kev, if you book that match, that will make me happy?
Well, I can't say it's someone that I haven't faced before, but it's someone that you just mentioned, Ash by Elegance, because I said, even before I went to TNA, I said I wanted to be Knockouts champion. Since I've been at TNA, it's clear that my goal is to become Knockouts champion, and she won the title last night, so I got my eye on her. I've had my eye on the title. I'm just waiting for my opportunity, and hopefully that will come soon.
So, what is your place in the history, NXT Lord history? Because I think that you will be remembered, and it's not that you're dead, because you can go back anytime now. But your first run, let's put it like this, will be remembered as some of the top people that had run in NXT. Where do you see yourself? What's your legacy over there? Because I'm telling you, I hope you know this, but man, you murdered everything over there.
Oh, thank you. Well, I think that when I do meet and greets, the top two things that people mention to me are index and like the index story, the index wedding, and the way.
Yeah.
So I think,
Yeah.
you know, working with Johnny, Candice, and Austin, unfortunately was through like the pandemic. So we didn't really get to
Mm-hmm.
in front of a big crowd or a big audience, but we had so much fun, and like that was just the best time. Obviously, I'd been in a group or a tag team most of my career, and the time that I became NXT Women's Champion, it was kind of a short singles run. So I don't really know if people are gonna like put that up there as like something that they remember me for, but I'm happy for people to remember me for, you know, the funny backstage segments that I did with The Way and the crazy things I did with Dexter.
The one thing that I do when exports, I call them imports or exports, people from outside come to our shows, is just to get to see them. I'm a bit in their background and I see them interact with the crowd. In WWE, it's one thing to interact with the crowd. In the indies, sometimes I'm like, man, do I need to be the bodyguard or something? Because they're all around them
Yeah.
Talk to me about that, because I often say, leave them alone. And don't worry, you're safe. In my house, you're safe. But I often let them breathe. So everywhere else, how does it go?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's more so at meet and greets where security would be very much appreciated. That's something that I miss from WWE and doing the meet and greets there. Just because like you never know what can happen.
Yeah.
And I want to be as safe as possible. I want everyone to be as safe as possible. So hopefully when I'm there, you can be my security.
Yeah, I got you. It's not gonna be me because I'm running around all day. But I mean, we had Tessa on the show. We had Moose. We had Cardona. We on your show, Kalido's coming on your show too. So no, it's a small venue. It's a barn, and everybody's over each other. It's very hot inside, but it's a fun time. For me, it's the best crowd in Quebec. And then the next day, you're going to Quebec, which is the best promotion in the province, the NSPW. We're working close with them. And then you're coming back with Sans Restriction in Saguenay, which is going to be a new market for us. And you're facing Kacey Diamond, which is an absolute talented, strong woman who deserve a lot of accolades, and it's gonna be for the championship. I can't wait to have you over. And again, very, very proud of what you do, what you post on social media. I know I've been talking for a long, long time, but it means a lot to me to tell you that it's very important what you do, and the things that you portray on social media for a lot of people helps them a lot. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, now let's get the belt on you now.